Hello my lovelies and welcome to World of Mike. Today is the day that you'll always remember, the day of Battleship Bismarck. So today we are going to be doing obviously the revamp of Battleship Bismarck. As some of you know, I have done this previously and we are doing it all over again with Agora models because I build two of everything. And as you can see, these are the parts that we're going to be working on today. In here, because I've got this lovely binder, we have got the first assembly. So as you can see in here, I'll just get this out of here and we'll get the first, just get the pages we need. There's quite a lot involved in this, so we may have to do two parts, but we'll have a look. So get that out of there, goes down there, and as you can see, this bloody cable. So as you can see, this is Battleship Bismarck. So as you can see, Battleship Bismarck there, so really good. And as you can see here, this is going to be pack 1, stage 1, initial parts of the upper deck, stage 2 being the foremost 38cm gun turret. Stage 3 is going to be onboard aircraft Arado Air 196. Stage 4, the 2 catapults and a motor test. Stage 5, the anchor capstans and anchor chain opening. Stage 6, the second kill section. Stage 7, gearbox for the bow anchors. And Stage 8, a section of the hull and deck details. So obviously the way I'm going to do this is it's going to be brought down into 8 weeks over every week. Obviously a bit of advice there from the experts, and then as you can see, these are the parts that we're going to be doing. Obviously it gives you some notes of what you need before you start building it, and yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, first things first, what we need to do is we need to get into the parts. So these are the parts, as you can see here. It's really lovely, as you can see. So first things first, we need to get into the parts here and basically see what we've got. Now when I looked at this, as you can see, there's patches here, so I get the impression they've ripped it off a blister pack. I think this has come off a blister pack from issue 1 that used to be with Hachette, and as we know, Agora took on Hachette's builds, and I personally think they've took it off there. So we'll get this off like so, into the parts that we need. So as you can see, we can get all the lovely bits and pieces that we need there. So as you can see, these are all the parts that we're going to be working on. And this feels so weird because I've already done this once. But obviously we're going to be needing that part there, but that's a little bit later on, because the first thing that we need to do, guys, is we need to get this little pit, this little section here. So first things first is, obviously they say to they basically say to untwist these. Now obviously these, you could use a craft knife, or you could just go like that, just roll it slightly and get that off like so. I'm not going to shave that down because I think that's, you know, fair enough. And then the next thing that we've got is this little section here. As you can see, this is going to be the Capstan Drums and obviously the base plate. So we're going to be popping these into these little holes that are just like so. So they're going to go into there like that. Now obviously I'm going to be using this glue here today, which is the wrong type of glue, because this glue is like a very watery sort of glue. As you can see, it's a very run down glue, so it's got to pour everywhere. So I better get, I'm going to use that little tray just in case it, so obviously that's the little drill thing there, and that's going to go into one of the bases. Just, whoops, come on. It's going to go into one of the bases of the drum there. So it's going to go into something that looks like that, as you can see there. Okay, so once we've done that section, the next part is to do exactly the same again, And this time we're going to be putting the other drum in. So we're going to put a little bit of glue onto here, and then obviously securing that into position as well, into the drum as well. And as you can see, that goes into there, lovely jubbly. Okay, so that's what that part there looks like. Okay, so that's pretty damn impressive. Once we've done that, we're going to put that to one side, because the next step is we're going to be introducing the capstan head, which is these two parts here and here. So as you can see, just get these up, it's these two parts here and here. So you've got the head of it, and then you've got the bottom of it. So as you can see, it looks like that. And again, these are fixed in place, and the capstan, so apparently we have to put a little bit of glue on that. So what I'll do is I'll put a little bit, this is, as I said, this is the wrong type of glue for this sort of build, because it's really runny. So it's a really runny liquid, and that's going to feed into the bottom of that and just sit into that like that, as you can see. So that sits into there like that. That's all sandwiched together. So that's that little part done right there. The next step of what we're going to do is we're now going to bring in the forecast, which is this section here. I'm going to move that over there a bit and bring it up. And what's going to happen is we're going to secure the drum of the capstans, and they're going to go into this little part here, so this little canal that's going to feed into there like so. And it's not really directional, you've got two pins there. So for this, to give it a little bit added more protection, I'm going to drop a little bit there and a little bit there. I'm not going to put it on the pegs because this glue is really watery, and that's going to secure into there like that. So we'll hold that for a couple of minutes. And then once we've done that section there, we're then going to glue the capstans into position, and they go into that side and this side here. So not the capstans, we're going to glue the rectangular openings of the warping winch. So the warping winch, while that's gluing, we'll move that to one side. The warping winch are these little parts here. So again, you can get yourself your side cutters, or if you wanted to, you can, because mine, I'm not entirely sure where they are. So I'm just going to go like that and just bend them round slightly to get that off. I mean, it'll have a slight burr, but I want this ship to look sort of modded, so it'll be like a rough sort of ship. As you can see, these are the little parts here. What's going to happen with these, same scenario again, because these are slightly smaller holes, I'll put a little drop into my little container here, just glue a little bit on there, and that part there will feed. Sorry guys, I just dropped that. So that part there will feed into this little hole here. I don't like this glue because it's too runny. This is ridiculous. It's supposed to work with glue like this. So that will go into there like that, and as you can see, that fits into there. And then we'll put the other capstans into place as well, which is going to go into this one next. So again, a little bit of glue, and then we'll put that one into position as well. So that one's going to go into this side, and let that stick into position for the minute. The next part, what we need to do next is to then glue the first two of the bollards, which are these parts here. So these are your bollards, the ones all down here. And what's going to happen is we're going to take one of them off, and basically they feed into these two holes just here. So I'll just get another bollard like so. Get a bit of glue, and that goes into that one here, and secure that into place. Same thing again, bit of glue, and then again into place. Oops. What I'm going to do is when I get my Gorilla Glue, when the bottle's empty, I'll just put this glue into it, because I'm really struggling to work with this crap. It's too runny, so for me this glue's crap. So that's that bollard into position. And once we do that, the next step is to put the other bollards in the other side, and they're going to go this side here now. So we're going to put the bollards into that section here. So we'll get another bollard, get that out, and we'll get the other bollard out of here. As you can see, I'm just rolling mine. I'm not too fussed about the sprue or the burr. So a little bit of glue. Whoops, lucky it didn't pour out there. And that goes into that one. See, it just doesn't hold it. And that one goes into here. It's not a very hard push, but what I might do is I'm going to glue a little bit on the back here just to secure that in a little bit more. So I'm a bit thinking that's going to come out again. Okay, so once we've done that, the next step is to put the two remaining hatch hinges in. It's not saying to put any further bollards in at this present time, so we'll get these two other bollards here. So that's the first one, and then we've got the second one here to put in. I've just took off the bollards, so apologies about that, just bear with me and I'll sort that out. We need to get these parts here, which are the hinges. So for me, as I said, I'm going to roll them out. As I said, I would use my craft knife, but don't know where it is at the moment. Now this one here is going to go with, it's basically going into this little hatch here, and I've just seen that we put more bollards there. So for this one, I'm going to put a little bit of glue, just a tiny speck, into that hole there, and then obviously put the bollards in, making sure that these little tiny tabs just here, there's tiny tabs, face the back, so with the front of it, it's going to go into there like that. There's a little bit of glue residue on the deck there, but remember this is going to be a modded version, so that's that. And then we'll put the next bollard into position, which is going to go into that hole there. I think what I'll do with this one, again, just put a lot of glue there. Don't need a lot, but just, you know, just really enough to hold it in. As you can see, it's not clipped in enough for me. So we'll just get the other bollard now, and then that's going to go into this one. And then secured into position down there. And as I said, remember there is a little bit of glue residue there, but that's fine, because, you know, remember that this is going to be a modded ship, so it will be looking like it's battered up a bit, but I'll just try and wipe that off a little bit, because yeah. Okay, so that's that part in. We've done that part then, and then the last but not least bit is to put this section here. Whoa, and what that was. This section here is going to be another hinge, or a hatch if you like. I'll just take that out. Put that in there, and this is going to go into that one there. You can see that they've got a notch in there, so it's the wrong way for that one. So again, I'm going to put a little bit of glue. Don't want a lot, but just enough to cover that hatch. And don't believe this. Oh, just dropped it on the floor. For God's sake. Like a needle in a haystack. Okay, so for that part, fortunately, I've just dropped it on the floor somewhere, so I'll have to cover that in another video. Oh, found it. Whoops. There we go, found it. That one will go into there, like that. Oh, no. I'm going to put a little bit extra glue there. Just a tiny speck. And then put it in the right way. And that one will go into there like that. So as you can see, that one goes into there like that. And then basically that is it. So all we've got left, as you can see here, is we've got these three parts of the capstan. You've got the whole part, and then the bow section of the whole and all bits and pieces there, and that completes pack 1 of stage 1. Obviously it looks like this part is going to be fitted in a later issue, so we'll put that to one side. And then obviously the next part that we've got, that is looking really lovely, as you can see. So we've put some bollards in, we've put the 2 capstans, we've put the hatches in, and obviously these capstans as well. They're the winches and they're the capstans, bollards and then hatches. And then obviously this part here will be part of the Bismarck later on when we get to assemble it, and that one, just to have a sneak peek, will fit like that. Okay, so that is it of issue number 1. That is it of pack 1, stage 1 of Build the Battleship Bismarck, brought to you by Agora Models. This will be spread out over 8 weeks, because obviously we've got 8 packs in pack 1, so this will be spread out over 8 weeks. And as you can see, that's looking beautiful. And we will see this will be coming to the channel every Tuesday at 7:30. So hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. That's Battleship Bismarck stage 1 pack 1. We'll see you next Tuesday for stage 2 of Battleship Bismarck, brought to you by Agora Models. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.